everyone, I'm Abby Lynch, the Teen Services Librarian at the Brookfield Library, and I'm here for week 2 of our book recommendation videos. I hope you enjoyed some of the ones from last week, and I'm here with 4 new titles this week. They're all available on Hoopla, which is an app you can use through the library with your library card. If you don't have a library card right now, that's okay. You can still apply online and get a temporary card for while we're closed. And then you can use that for these books that I'm going to talk about today. So the first book I want to talk about is a graphic novel. I don't know about anyone else. I'm having trouble focusing on reading right now. When I sit down to read, it takes a lot of focus and energy. So what I've been finding really helpful right now is reading graphic novels on Hoopla, because you can double tap into the panel and it will zoom in and take you through panel by panel. So you're reading one chunk at a time. And that's been the only way I've been able to get any reading done this week, to be honest. So that book is, it went away. The Oracle Code by Marieke, Nijkamp, and the artwork is by Manuel, Preitano. So that's about teen hacker Barbara Gordon, who is paralyzed in an accident and sent to the Arkham Center for Independence to learn how to navigate her life in a wheelchair. And while she's there, she meets this girl, Jenna, whose strange bedtime stories lead Barbara to believe that things at the center aren't quite what they appear. As you can tell maybe from some of the names, Barbara Gordon, Arkham Center, it is a DC comic. I wouldn't quite call it an origin story, more of a backstory for Barbara Gordon, but it really requires no previous DC knowledge, and it's really kind of reminiscent of almost like the new Nancy Drew TV show a little bit, without I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything, but that's kind of the vibe, is more of a teen detective sort of thing, but she's a hacker, so she likes to solve puzzles and problems. I really liked it a lot. The artwork's really interesting, and I know that Marieke Nijkamp is a popular author with our regular YA fiction. She has a couple of books. This is Where It Ends, I think, is the one that was really popular a few years ago at the library, so definitely check that one out. The second book I want to recommend is another sort of atmospheric mystery, and that's The Lying Woods by Ashley Elston. And that one, let me get you the cover. That one's available as an audiobook on Hoopla. I really liked the audio of this one. It's got 2 different perspectives going on in the audiobook. And it's about Owen, whose privileged life comes crashing down around him when it's revealed that everything that in his life has been funded by his dad embezzling money from their family business, which employs most of his town. So not only did it mess up his life when his dad's caught and runs away, it messes up the lives of everyone in town, and Owen has to leave his boarding school and go back to public school and deal with being around this town who now is so mad at his family. And to kind of get away from it all, he starts working at a pecan orchard, and through that process starts to uncover secrets about the orchard and about the town, and eventually even about his own past. So that one was really good. I love Ashley Elston's books. They're good if you like mystery, sort of thrillery. She's really, really good at creating a time and a place and characters that you just can't wait to know everything about. The third book I want to recommend today is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. That's the first book in a trilogy. The first 2 are available as audiobooks on Hoopla. We'll have to find a way to get that third one out to you guys if you get hooked. But the first book is about Scarlett, whose only goal is keeping her and her sister Tella safe from their abusive father. Scarlett's ready to be sent away and married off to a stranger when she receives what she's been waiting for her whole life, which is an invitation to Caraval. And Caraval is this kind of mysterious event, party, game. It's very immersive, and she wants to play the game, and she gets an invitation finally. So she and Tella go, but as you can imagine, when she gets there, nothing is how she expected. Everything starts going wrong, and she has to fight even harder for the safety of her and her sister. I really enjoyed Caraval. I thought the series was pretty good. I think this book's very good. But if you like fantasy, romantic fantasy, really lush descriptions of dresses and the atmosphere, this would be definitely up your alley. And the last book I'm going to recommend today is called The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. And the cover on the phone screen doesn't do it justice. In the waves there's eyes, like, of the main character. So that's definitely an awesome one to check out. And this book has it all. It has pirate ships. It has Hawaii. It has time travel. So if you're feeling cooped up and you want pirate ships, Hawaii, and time travel, this will make you feel a little less cooped up. If there's a map, Nix's father can sail his ship to any place and time, but now he's on a mission that has the potential to unravel Nix's whole existence, so she has to decide between helping her father and saving herself. And I loved this book. I'm not usually one for time travel stories. I get too in my head about it and I can't figure it out. But this one had such great world building. It's very grounded, even though there's a lot of fantastical elements going on. And I haven't read the second book, but it is a series, and I do need to read the next one. So I hope those suggestions are helpful to you. If you have any books you'd like to suggest, feel free to respond to the email or to reach out to us on any of our social media. And hopefully we'll get to see you soon. But until then, I will keep the recommendations coming. Take care. Have a good day.